Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. I'm here to talk about Aaron Donald and the video released of the bar incident. I will say that it really appears as if Aaron Donald was not the one kicking or hitting the individual that is suing Aaron Donald. He, in fact, tried to get people away from the man. It appears in the video, and then somebody drags Aaron Donald away from it, probably because that person probably didn't want Aaron Donald to get hurt or mugged or jumped. But to me, in the video that I seen, it definitely appears as if Aaron Donald was interfering in a way to, try to help this man. And I truly, truly hope that that's the case. And then also, I hope that also the person that is suing and got hurt in this case and got jumped very badly. He was getting kicked and everything else by it was a mugging. But I really hope that he sees that video as well. And because honestly, you're suing the wrong person. You might be aware that he's a multimillionaire. But if he's trying to save you, you need to come out publicly and you need to apologize. And you need to you need to thank the man for trying to help you. If this is the case. Now, I don't know if this is the whole video. It was like a short little clip. But I'll be interested in I really want to see the whole video, security footage. But from the little clip that I've seen that's out there, Aaron Donald did nothing wrong. Out of everybody there, he was the one person that was trying to de-escalate and to stop the mugging. And the people jumping on this guy and beating him up. And there was quite a few people doing that. So I don't know what the hell people are doing down there in Pittsburgh, but I'm going to say this. If you got some beef with a guy, you're a pussy. Flat out, you're a pussy if you can't go at him one-on-one. If all that jumped that man, you're fucking pussies. You ain't a man. You're a fucking little girl. That's just that's some bullshit. You all jumped that man when he was on the ground, and y'all still continue to jump the man and kick him and all this other stuff. And I think it's utterly ridiculous. And I think that everybody, I would search that clip if I was the police, and everybody that was kicking and hitting that man, I round them all up and put them in jail. And I mean, no questions asked. You're not even considered a man if you all are just gonna mug a person. You definitely ain't got no ball sacks. I'm gonna say that right now. None of y'all had balls. See, that's what's different. Anytime I've been in situations like that, we keep it even. We don't play that fucking gangster mentality here. That's straight up bullshit thug shit. Straight up coward shit. Every single person in that video, you're a coward. You're a bitch. And you should be locked up and put in jail. Take the man one-on-one. Tell your little homeboys to back the fuck up and do it man to man. That's one thing I really cannot stand is people jumping another person. I've been involved in that. And I was like 15, 16 years old. No, like yeah, about 15 years old, 14, going on 15. I was a freshman. And I got jumped by a lot of people that were seniors and out of school. It was a 10-on-1 mugging. Yeah, I got the first lick in because the person that started it, he lived a block away from me, and they were all circling around me, and I knew what was. I could easily tell, 100,000% what was getting ready to go down. And the only thought that crossed my mind at that moment, I'm gonna get my lick in. If I'm about to take this brutal mugging, because that's what it was, and it was utterly ridiculous. Um, yeah, I'm gonna make it count, and I did. And you know what? The funny thing is, yeah, I broke his nose, and yes, I broke my pinky on my left hand. And whenever I threw that punch, I felt it. It just bam! It just straight up shattered. I mean, yeah, he was out for the count, but there it went. Next thing I know, I'm getting my shoulder blades and head rammed into trees and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't respect anybody that jumps somebody. I don't respect anybody that circles around somebody and they can easily tell this is about to go down like wolves on a freaking gazelle or like a lion on a gazelle. I mean, you could eat. It's just it's uncalled for. I think in a lot of areas, and I want people to not take this wrong. Um, I don't like thugs. I don't like this whole gangster persona of a lot of people in certain areas because that's what they do. They jump. They jump you instead of fighting you. They bring. You might as well just call it a wolf pack. It's like a wolf pack. That's not the way to resolve issues. And in any way, I'll have no respect for you. And whenever that happened to me, I lived in the very bad part of Louisville. And I'll tell you what, the funniest thing was that dude was a senior. And thank God because, my dad was outrageously pissed. And he had every right to be outrageously pissed. I remember it like it was yesterday. My dad asked me to go get some milk. I take my bike, go get the milk. Here comes the circle around me on my bike. And then I get pushed off of the bike. They bust the milk. And here he comes up on me with his fist clenched. And I can tell he's cocked back and he's getting ready to hit me. I just landed it first. And that's just how it goes down. But my dad was pissed because, man, he did not like what happened at all. He went immediately because that person lived a block away from where we lived at the time. He knocked on that on that dude's door, and his dad answered, and he basically went off. He was like, "Get your bitch ass son outside now! Get him out here!" Like to his dad. Like my dad was irate. He was like, "You tell that beep beep beep." I mean, I was hearing probably 20 different thousand cuss words that I never heard before. And he did. He said, What did you do?" Like that. His dad was like, once he found out what happened, his dad was pissed at him too. He was irate, because I was messed up. I was jacked up. My face was swollen. My hand, of course, was swollen and stuff. I had to wait, have surgery on the knuckle and everything else in there. Then I was in a cast and stuff. So yeah, I was jacked up. Um, my eye was swollen. My jaw was swollen because I got kicked in my jaw several times. So yeah, I was like eating very soft food like banana food and stuff like that. Like I was jacked up for about a month few weeks, a month. But I'll tell you what, even in Louisville, man, he got treated like hell for the rest of the school year. He basically went almost a whole school year just getting picked on and everything. And you know what? Rightfully so, I said. Because they basically was like, bro, you trying to be a bully and you're the one that come at him and y'all jumped him. Because some of these people are also, like, people were watching and stuff and they went to school with me. So they knew what happened. And they was just calling him out like, bro, that you didn't go at that at all like a man. Like, you're a fucking coward. They were straight up calling him all kinds of shit. And they actually treated me pretty cool. They was like, dude, you knew it was coming. You didn't try to run away. You stuck what you had. You emptied your tank, man, like you were supposed to. So, I didn't get grounded. My dad knew exactly what happened. He was like, there was nothing you could have done. You were in such a bad position. But yeah, I mean, that dude had his long white tee sagging down past his knees and stuff, just covered in blood. And whenever I saw that, whenever my dad made me go to his door with him to talk with him and his dad and stuff, because the police, everybody was called. I basically was laughing. The moment I saw him come out there with that shirt, I laughed because I saw his nose and I was like, "This is what the fuck you get, dude. You little fucking coward." I ran my mouth. That's the only time my dad yelled at me. He just told me to shut up. But I was so pissed. So that person in that video, from what I saw, I'm just telling you right now, you owe an apology to AaRON Donald. You need to call your attorney and instantly drop this lawsuit. Because that man in that video, the clip that I saw, was pushing people out of the way from you that were kicking and hitting you, and it looked like he tried to save your life until somebody drug him away. Probably they drug him away because they didn't want him to get jumped on. But AaRON Donald was trying to save you from the video clip I saw. So if there's other clips, please send them to me or whatever. But from what I saw, you owe AaRON Donald a big time apology. But also at the same time, he was in a crouch position. He was on the ground, like trying to cover his head and everything. He didn't see who it was. He just heard who it was. But man, you should have waited till you saw the video before you filed a lawsuit against this NFL player that, from all the footage I've seen, tried to save your life. So you owe him a big apology. I'm not fully blaming you because, like I said, you couldn't see what was going on. You was too busy trying to save your life, trying to save yourself, man, and covering yourself up because you were getting mugged. But I'm telling you what, everybody else who was jumping on this guy, no respect for you. I hope y'all get what you all deserve because you deserve to be locked up. I don't care if you got kids. I don't care if you got a wife or family. I don't care. Get locked up. You deserve it. So you can't have people like that. Like, I have no respect for gangs. I have no respect for just wannabe gangster mentality like that where you jump somebody. You're a bitch to me. And I know so many people that I grew up with in worser areas that would also say the same thing about you and view you the same exact way. They would straight up call you all kinds of names. So I know I'm not alone on this. Y'all ain't shit. It takes several dudes to beat down a dude. Man, straight up cowards. I mean, yeah, you're all straight up cowards. Unless you're gonna go at somebody, which you shouldn't. But and if you can't do it man one on one, then you should just get in your car and go home. Because other than that, anything past that, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. But like I said, I'm gonna reiterate everything that I saw in this video clip exonerates AaRON Donald in my opinion, 1,000%. If anybody sees this video, please let me know if there's other clips out there, other footage. Because it was, like I said, I've seen short clips of it. If there's a longer clip where Aaron Donald is involved in this, then so be it. Show it to me. But until then, he's completely exonerated. That's all there is to it. He is straight up exonerated. All right. So as I was saying, everybody, I mean, in the video clip that I saw, and it was a short clip. Aaron Donald should be completely exonerated. He definitely looked like he was pushing people away from the man that was getting beaten up and assaulted and jumped. So, and like I said, the people that were jumping, they were jumping this man. So to me, Aaron Donald is to be commended and not sued. I don't. All right. So again, Aaron Donald is to be exonerated. I think that this person that filed the lawsuit should send an apology to Aaron Donald and his camp, and I think they should go on from there. But everybody that was in that security footage that was brutally assaulting that man should be locked up, hands down. Round them up, find out who they were. I don't care if they got kids. I don't care if they got a family. They deserve jail time. So again, if y'all want, that's for today's video. I'm getting ready to make another video here in a little bit. But I just thought that I'd drop some knowledge on this Aaron Donald lawsuit stuff and the assault. Like I said, to me, this wholeheartedly does not look like assault. It looks like he was trying to save him from being killed, honestly. So, please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch at Rocky Sports Talk Sheet. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Rocky Sports. It's also under Rocky Sports Talk Sheet and on Facebook as well. Until next time, peace out for the next episode.